So 4 validation checks and 4 description are shown. Okay. Draw a line to connect each validation check to correct description. Okay. So what is range check? Range check then whenever we are used to check the given number of information. How's that? So check that some data is entered. No. Check for a maximum number character in the no. This is length check. Check that the characters entered all are the number. No. So what then? Check that the value entered is between upper and lower value. Yes, it is. It is range check. Next, presence check. Presence check, you enter when see that the data is entered or not. So check that some data is entered. Okay. Left check means check that characters enters all are the numbers. All are the number. No. Check for a maximum number of characters in the data enter or not. This is used for the password as well. Okay. This is an example of password. Let's suppose you have 10 characters in your password. So length check will tell you that total 10 characters. Okay. How many are numbers, integers, and uppercase, lowercase, and all that. Next, type check. Check that the characters enter all are the numbers. Okay. So it is a type check. So the examiner awarded by 3 marks to solve this. Okay, next one thing. So this is very important, the totaling and counting concept. We need to understand first. So a programmer writes a program to weigh basket of a fruit in a grams. Okay. Keeping a total of weight and counting means keeping a total and counting the number of baskets, and they are counting the number of baskets. The total weight is stored in a variable total and the number of basket stored in the variable basket count. In a basket count, okay. Explain including example of programming language statements, how the totaling and counting could be used in this program. So totaling, whenever we use a totaling, so how it's mean that we used to adding, we are used to adding the weight of each basket to calculate. No, you just take the each basket to the total weight. It will be total weight. So how we will take the formula as we correct the last error reduction method. So we will write total is equal to total plus weight. So you will count down in total. Let's suppose in initial total is 0 and weight is something. 0 plus 5, it will become 5. So 5 will be stored in the weight. Now again you count some weight. So total become 5. Let's suppose weight become, let's suppose 10 kg. So 5 plus 1, it will become 15. So 15 will be stored in the total. So every weight, whenever you count, it will be stored in the totaling. So what does mean by the counting? Counting mean, so adding 1. What? Adding 1 or increment 1. Or it can be 2 as well, no problem. Okay. So there is a condition. Total of the basket is stored in the variable beast count. and the number of basket is stored. So it will be adding, or you can say that adding 1, 2, or you can say that increment number of baskets as each weight is entered. Each weight is entered. So how we will count? How we will count? We will write down over here basket count is equal to count plus 1. So totaling and counting, there is a different concept. So you should have to take the screenshot as well. Then we are moving forward. So be conscious to see that this question is saying that the algorithm performs an operations on array names my data. Where is my data? This is my data. This is my data. Array has been over here. So means div means integer division. Div mean integer division. So only the whole number part of the result is written. Means let's suppose what does mean by div or what does mean by mod must be understand. Let's suppose there is 7, there is 2. 2 3s are 6. There is 1. So what is 3? What is 3? There is div. There is div. What is 1? There is mod. There is mod. Remainder called mod. And what is div? This will be a means whole number of the division, whatever you got it. Okay? Okay then. What's going on? He's saying that you have to be initialized 3 things. You have to be initialized 3 things. First is equal to 0, last is equal to 16, found is equal to false. First is equal to 0, last is equal to 16, and found is equal to false. This type of question may came into the paper. Okay, so be careful about that. Okay, so now what happened? Now another line we have input user in. What is user in? User in is this. Complete the trace table for input the data. Input is equal to the 10. Input is equal to the 10. So we have to be write down over here. I have to be write down over here 10. 10 is not an initialization. So it will be write down in the next line. Okay. Must be understood this thing. Okay. Okay. So come into the next line is saying that while first less than is equal to last. Write down over here what is this? First is equal to 0. Last is equal to the 16. So tell this condition is true or not. 0 less than and is equal to 16. Condition is true. Tell me in a just chat box fast. Condition is true. Condition is true. This condition is true. Yes, this condition is true. And found is equal to false. This condition is also true. Look, there is a found is equal to false. Okay. So your both condition are true. I am saying because of there is and. When you have and operator, it's mean if your both condition are true, then you move. Okay. Otherwise, you stop. So he's saying that condition are true means you have to be have a green signal to move forward. Okay. Then he's saying that you have to be store in middle some value. What is the value? The value is, what is first? 0. What is last? 16. Div 2. So what it will be? 0 plus 16 divided by 2. What it will be? Whatever the value is this, 16 divided by 2. It will become 8 the 16. So 8 must be stored in the middle. 8 must be stored in the middle. So you will have to be write down 8 in the middle. 8 in the middle. Now move forward. Okay. Then it's saying that if my data middle is equal to the user in, if this condition is true, then this part will be executed. If this condition is true. Otherwise, this part is false. This condition is false. This part will be run. This part will be execute. Okay, let's check. So how we will check? We will see that if my data middle, what is the value of middle? Middle value is 8. Is equal to the user in. What is the value of user in? This is 10. You have to be check it out. You have to be check it out in my data 8. You have to be check it out. My data 8. What is over here? In my data 8, there is 14. There is 14. So what do we have? We have to be checked. You have to be checked that 14 is equal to 10. That 14 is equal to 10 or not? Condition is true or false? Tell me, bete, in a chat box. Condition is true or false? 14 is equal to 10 or not? Bete, 14 is equal to 10 or not? Chat box में बताइए जल्दी से. Tell me fast. Bete, it will be a false, na? 14 is not equal to a 10. Okay? So it's mean you will not follow found is equal to true. You will not follow this instruction. You will follow the else. What is else? You will check the user in. What is user in? User in 10. Check that my data middle 8. Check in my data middle 8. What is in my data 8? 8 is 14. It's mean you have to be write down over here 14. So 10 less than 14. Yes, condition is true. Condition is true. When your condition is true, then it's mean by your then part will be execute. Your then part will be execute. So what it will come? Middle is equal to 8. 8 minus 1. 8 minus 1 will be stored in last. So what will be the last value? This is 7. Write down in last is equal to 7. Understood, beta? If you find out any problem at the instant, at the time, you can ask. Okay. So now, after that, end if, then end while, then we will go, move back for the new data. So now you will check that input user in. Okay, input user in. Let's suppose you are having something. User in is equal to 10. So in while you will check what is this. So what is the values first and last? First is equal to 0. Last is equal to 7. First is equal to 0. Last is equal to 7. Tell me this condition is true or not? That 0 less than is equal to 7. This condition is true. When this condition is true, check found is equal to false or not? Yes, found is equal to false. It means your both condition are true. It means your this condition and this condition are true. It means you can move in the middle. Both condition is true, then do. Then do. Do stand for you have to be do it this one. You have to write down in the middle some value. What is this? What is the value of first? First is 0 plus 7 div 2. So 7 div 2. 2 raised to power 2 3 is the 6 1. So div in this div you are having 3. So 3 will be stored in the middle. 3 will be stored in the middle. So you have to be write down in the middle is 3. After that, you will check that is saying that at this line, if my data middle, what is in middle? This is 3, is equal to 10. What is in my data 3? Check it out. My data 3 is 6. So you have to be write down over here. 6 is equal to 10 means write down over here 6 is equal to 10. Condition true or false? Tell me, 6 is equal to 10. True or false? Tell me in a chat box. This is false. Means else part will be run. You will move on a else part. Whenever you come on the else part, user in is equal to 10. So my data middle value is become 6. So 10 less than 6? No. Condition is false. You will move then else. Means then part will not run. Else part will run. So else is equal to middle. What is middle? In which middle you are having 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 will be stored in the first. 4 will be stored in the first. You will write down over here 4. Okay. Then after that, you will move again on a while condition. So what is your new value is this? In first, there are 4, 7 is last. So check 4 less than and is equal to less than 7 or not? Yes, this is less than 7. So found is equal to false. This condition is true. And found is equal to false. Yes, found is equal to false. So what should we do? This is also true. Means go do. Move do. Means go in the middle and check first 4 plus 7. It will become 11. 11 divided by 2. 2 5s are 10. 1. Means what you will be save in the middle is you will save in the middle is 5. After 3, you will save in the middle is 5. 5. Then what happened? Then you will check in the my data middle 5. Check my data middle 5. My data middle 5. There is 10. Now check 10 is equal to means 10 is equal to user in is equal to the 10. Check. User in is equal to the 10. So 10 is equal to 10. If 10 is equal to 10, it's mean then part will be run. Then part will be run. Means then found is equal to true. Then found is equal to true. Found is equal to true. When your part will be true, then you will be moved back and your if will be and if. Now, whenever you will move over here, you will see that for the next condition, let's suppose, and while and then next your condition, what happens going to be over here? Let's suppose, what is first and last? First is 4, last is 7. 4 less than 7, condition is true. But, found is equal to false. Found is equal to false? No. Found is equal to true now. Found is equal to true now. Means your this condition is going to be a false. Whenever you are having a true one condition and other one is false, by using AND operator, it's mean your overall condition is going to be a false. It's mean your loop will be going to be a stop and while. Then you have another thing is that you have to be just, that is output found. So you have to be output that is found. What is in found? There is true. So you have to be write it down in the output is this is found value that is true. This is for, this part is for 6 number beta. Okay. So this is very important type of question in which we are performing a pseudocode and healthy pseudocode by using a trace table as well.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to stay updated.